Luna.
I love you,
Luna. I love you live. Okay, anyways. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm glad that you've decided to get up on my wood. Get up on that wood. Anyways, I don't know why I just did that. Red Eye, why did I do that?
Because of
it was a rhetorical fucking question. No, man. Anyway, what the hell?
Was it?
I'm confused. I'll tell you, I am confused. I'm insane this morning. Anyways, we're gonna have some fun today. It's Friday. That means Luna will get naked. And yeah. But anyways, next week, I got a couple of spots open next week. But I do know that Monday, which is the 30th, we have Animancer and Swegta coming on. And I know that the 2nd of next week, we got Cap and Kirsch. The other days, I'm not too sure yet. I'm working on it. I'll send out a couple of invites, so maybe, I'll get some good guests next week. We'll see. Other than that, I went to the doctor yesterday. Got my medications all taken care of. Got a blowjob from a male nurse. Why did I say that?
That was kind of him, though.
Fuck. Marshall was in a nurse's outfit yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, dude, I'm secretly a nurse. That's my day job.
Yes. Anyways, we do have a stream go today. Let's make this stream go. It's going to be a smaller mid-wide stream go. Let's make $67.82.
Yes.
$67.82. If we make $67.82, I will sing. I will make up a freestyle sexy poem to anybody on the panel. We'll let the chat room choose which one of you guys that I freestyle my sexual poem to. But we gotta make the fucking stream go. 67.82.
Oh no.
Anyways, as you can see, we are joined today by the lovely, beautiful, sexy ass Marshall Manson. What's happening?
How you doing? Good to be back.
I gave you this big built up. Now you did. How you doing?
He had lay off. He had a gig recently. He's tired.
Yeah, I know. TJ's dick was
jet
way
lag.
up.
Give me
his
a
ass.
fucking break.
I said TJ's dick was way up his ass, but we've all seen TJ's dick. It don't go way up nothing. Anyways, yeah.
It was sort of in my ass, a little bit.
One of my past videos that got a lot of attention was the challenge that I made to TJ for the Small Dick Olympics. And it was actually it was clever as fuck. It was a clever video. I had we could fuck a Cheerio, and then the person that breaks it loses. It was crazy, but it was I had some pretty cool bits in that video. However, we're also joined by the lovely, beautiful, sexy minx that he is, Red Eye.
Oh God, that was the best intro ever.
Yeah,
I feel so attractive right now.
And we got some bitch named Luna here. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Actually, all the lovely and beautiful comments was really about Luna because she's one of the most lovely, beautiful people I know, and I want to eat her pussy to just get a concussion. But how you doing, Luna?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Have you ever had your coochie ate so much you got a concussion?
No.
That's some hardcore pussy right there. By the way, full disclosure, I say that a lot, but it's not my joke. It's not an original. Actually, there was this old black dude on a bus one time I was riding with, and he was an OG, man. He was like an OG pimp. And me and him was sitting out there talking at the bus station, smoking a cigarette. This fine ass little white girl walked by. He just looks over at me and says, "I'd eat her pussy until she got a concussion." And when he said that, I just fucking loved it. So I kind of stole it off that dude. But how y'all doing? Did you have a good week? I know you just recently got back from Cali. Was that your first trip to Cali?
Yeah. Well, I've been to Cali years ago when I was a kid, but that was my first time in LA, and it was a really good time.
LA's crazy, dog. I love LA. I
Yeah,
love
some
LA.
crazy shit went down, man. Crazy shit went down.
Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Had a security issue, but I think the guys will address that when they go live again.
You met my homegirl Jacqueline, didn't you?
Yeah, that was crazy, man. So like, I'm sitting in the green room with Stevie. That's TJ's half brother, and we're talking together. And the door swings open, and fucking Jacqueline Glenn walks in. I was like, holy fucking shit! It was crazy.
Yeah,
She was a nice girl, man.
She's sweetheart. She's sweetheart. Yeah. So I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you had a good time. And
yeah, man. I hope to do it again.
That's a pretty serious security issue. How did Jackal and Glenn get into the fucking building in the first place? Jesus.
Oh yeah, I know, dude.
I'm gonna tell you,
they had to shut that shit down.
She hides fucking chemical like bombs.
She's like Chris Ray Gun. She's really small and like a ninja, and she just fucking hides behind small things and goes whick over to the next one. And next thing you know, she's kicked your fucking door in.
Yeah, wow. See, and when I met her, when I actually met her in person, I met her pre-titty, and Marshall got to meet her post-titty, so he got to see the, did you? But I also got to hug her and fuck her. No, I didn't fuck her. I'm sorry.
You fucked her? Holy shit!
And no. Jacqueline Glenn will never talk to Pimp again.
Man, she's cool. She's my girl.
No, dude, you bullied Jacqueline Glenn, and that's why you got a strike.
Yeah, and by the way, speaking of, my channel's still not back.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
I called it.
YouTube.
I called it.
It was supposed to be back Tuesday, and it's still not. So yeah, fuck them.
I said you got to add at least six more working business days before they realise that it's on a backlog, and then you'll get put on the list of the backlog list that's on a list to get sorted out eventually by some motherfucker. God damn it.
We went dancing in the moonlight. I bet Luna's cooch is tight. Oh, yeah.
Were you sexually objectifying Luna? God damn it.
She said it's a bear trap. Oh, guess what?
Wow.
My pecker's a bear. Yes, it is. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, children.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Oh, there she goes. That was the demonetization fairy. She just flew past again.
So I was watching this video the other day, right? And this dude was up there. He was bashing fat people. And I'm cool with bashing fat people. Fat people are disgusting, except myself. I'm awesome. But he made a false statement. He's like, fat guys can't get pussy. That's what he said. He lied. Everybody can get laid, but fat dudes has got one. See, fat dudes, one reason you see a lot of fat guys getting laid is because they have developed something called a sense of humor. Because they have to. You have to. Everybody has to adapt to everything. Everybody, not just fat people. Everybody has to adapt. So you have to adapt to a situation to where, okay, a lot of women are not going to be physically attracted to your body because you're fucking, you look like two goddamn big ass truck tires. So you have to adapt. Okay, what can I do to make ladies attracted to me? Well, you do one or two things. You get a sense of humor, or you rape the bitch. And and I chose both. And I'm just fucking around. I actually didn't even watch this video. I just made up a whole fucking joke story.
My goodness.
I showed you my cleverness, though. Go ahead.
Well, today in Australia, we've got a visitor from the States / Canada. It's Laura Southern, and here's my take on it. She went to a place called Lakemba, or she wanted to go to the mosque there because it's a suburb with a lot of people from the Middle East and a lot of Muslims have settled there. And she's getting, you know what Laura's MO is, like everyone, go down there with a camera and basically start shit by asking very inflammatory fucking questions and shit. Well, the police have got wind of Laura and her little idea, and the head honcho or the second highest officer from the station's caught up with her on the street and just went, listen, we don't want you to go down there because we think you're going to breach the peace. And she's saying, are you saying that I can't go down there? He's saying, well, and the cop has sort of seen her hesitate because she obviously doesn't know all the laws down here. And here's the thing, the police can't prevent you from doing something until you've actually done it. They can't, there's no preventative laws like this. So the cop has basically just bullshitted to Laura Southern, said, if you go down there, you'll be breaching the peace and I'll arrest you. And she's gone, oh, okay. And she's made a video saying about a no-go zone. It's like, if it was a no-go zone, why the fuck were you there, Laura? It's the copper was just bluffing you to get rid of you because you're a pain in the ass. P.S. She got sent a $70,000 bill from Victorian police for a little fucking meetup where they had to stop all the fucking Antifa demonstrators. They're sending her the bill for $70,000. So
okay, I'm about to do the unpopular thing here.
Yes,
she shouldn't have been stopped.
Of course, she shouldn't have.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: it's not America. She's in Australia now.
That's true. That's true. That is true. But now I know everybody likes to bash on America, but that's the one thing about America that everybody does like is that we have the freedom of speech thing.
Well, you kind of don't because she got shut down and a lot of other people have been getting shut down.
No. I was going to say I was about to say something. We're supposed to have the freedom of speech thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. But most of us do believe in that fucking rule. But
yeah, no, I understand that.
We got freedom of speech here, but they limit our platforms to exercise that.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Laura Sutherland is. A bitch. She's a cunt.
A fight. But what I found, what I found hilarious is this. I noticed something. I kind of read into things. And I noticed the coppers said this. Oh, listen, we don't want you to go down there. And Laura's gone, oh, would I be breaking the law? And the copper's gone, she doesn't know. This is what I think the coppers thought real quick. I don't think she knows our local laws too well, and I am going to fucking just lie through my teeth right now in an effort to save a whole bunch of bullshit go down at Lakemba Mosque. Because recently there was a New Zealand pastor that went up to a mosque in Brisbane and started some shit. And he actually got put into a fucking immigration detention center and fucking deported. They kicked the fucker out. Yeah. So what they've done now is to save the whole bullshit bad press of having to put Laura Southern in a fucking immigration detention center and then fuck her off for basically starting shit. Because if she went to that mosque, she would have created a incident that would have been a breach of the peace. Yeah, because she's an inflammatory cunt. So the coppers lied and said, "I'll arrest you now if you want to go down there for breaching the peace." And he can't actually do that until you breach the actual peace. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was hilarious because she's fucking believed it and jumped in the car and go, I've just been told that this is a no-go zone. And she's got a video and everyone's going, like. It's hilarious. It's like, Laura, there are no-go zones. It's like there's certain suburbs you don't fucking go in. And Lakemba's one of them if you're a shit-stirring fucking person like yourself, mate. Don't go to Lakemba. But here's the thing. She was in Lakemba and no one did shit to her. Police just come and went, fuck off.
Now, I will say this. I don't agree with a lot of the things that Laura Sutherland says. All right, I'll put that out there. But I do respect the fact that she's got balls.
Oh, she's got big brass ones.
Yeah, I respect the fact, and I also respect the fact that she, that. Okay, here's the deal. I consider myself a leftist, right? I do. I consider myself a leftist. However, I'm not one of these far left feel pussies that we got there. I'm embarrassed to call myself a leftist anymore. Honestly, I am. The way the left acts, I am completely. Thank you, mother. You want to say hello? Scream out hello.
Pimp.
Hello. She said hello.
Hey, Mama Pimp.
Wow. I love you. Hey, Mama. You know you're my hero. Anyways. I love that woman.
Now I want some of your mum's cooking. Now I'm hungry. God damn it, Pimp.
I got shit all over my damn head. Look at that. What?
Oh shit, Pimp! Someone's been drawing on your arm. Oh no, that's just tattooed. Everything's fine. Calm down.
Wait a minute. I got. Oh look, I shaved my head.
What? You're bald? I had no idea.
Yeah. Also, look at that. I groomed up yesterday. That day.
Yeah,
I was so sick for a minute there. And the only person that really knew why I've been ending the show early, I've been ending the show a lot early lately, but was Red Eye. He knew why I was doing it. I have been fucking terribly, terribly in pain and ill. I just have. It's been bad. And basically just plowing through the fucking show last week as best I could. And so, but now I went to the doctor yesterday and got my meds and stuff, so everything's looking good. But I want to publicly thank Red Eye for helping me out like that because he knew what I was going through.
No worries. Glad I could help, mate. I also would like to give a tip of the hat to several YouTubers who have ended up on our show early in the morning under the weather, let's just say. Some of them could have cancelled and there would have not been any harsh thoughts. It's just like when you're sick, you're sick, but some people have showed up and put in a big effort. And I say to them, well played and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I am ashamed to be a leftist. I noticed somebody said they're not ashamed to be a leftist because liberals are not leftists. Well, that's just wordplay right there. Liberal, left. That's just all that's fucking wordplay. You know what I mean, right? When I say that,
it's just a label.
It's just like, but I hate the side that most of the people that I used to agree with, a lot of the younger ones have come in and made it pussified and ignorant and retarded. So now I like to call myself what is it, centrist or whatever?
Centrist, yeah.
Centrist or moderate.
I'm just in the fucking middle, basically. I stand in the middle and I look at both sides like you're both retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the middle. I'll lean either. I take issues as they come, and I'll lean left or right depending on what that issue is.
How dare you address each individual policy fucking on its own fucking merits?
Yeah,
what do you
exactly.
think, mate? You're either red or you're fucking blue or you're not a fucking American. What the fuck, man?
I'm fucking purple, dude.
We have definitely come to the point now to where both sides are like, you either got to be here or there, and you got you got a very small amount of people that's like hanging in the middle, like, well, it's shit on both sides. Yeah. And see, that's what we need to realize. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and now the term fence sitter is a fucking insult.
Well,
right. It's like,
now, see, to me, go ahead, baby.
I was saying, I've gotten emails from, because I used to like canvass for the Democratic Party and shit. Yeah. Anyways, and I've gotten emails like, after they blast, just loaded up my fucking emails with bullshit, and then they're just like, the most recent ones are you're either with us or against us.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
And I'm like, and it's all in capitals and shit. And I'm just like,
And see, the thing is, Red Eye brought up the fence sitting thing. Now, I do believe that there's sometimes you got to make a fucking stand, right? I do believe that. But I believe the people in the middle can make a stand better than the other sides of this, the left and the right side, is because they're when they make a stand, it's more important because they're not towing party lines, right? They're doing it because they truly believe. And what Red and Marshall just said a minute ago, you go with each individual case by their merits. It's like, I'm a weird dude, man. Like for a long, long time, just up until not too long ago, I was all for the death penalty. And I'm going to tell you, and I'll say this again, I'll say it in a minute, I would still be for the death penalty if our system wasn't so flawed. I am okay with the death penalty. But our system is so fucking flawed that I can't be okay with it. I don't mind murder. Yeah. I don't mind putting somebody to death who killed a bunch of people, who killed children and stuff like that. I don't care. I would do that. I don't give a fuck. But it's a fact that there's people been in prison for 20, 30 years, and DNA proved that they didn't do it. So think about all the people that got killed that didn't do it. So I cannot, throw my support to something like that because our system is so flawed. That's the only reason.
Well, there's also on the face of it, I don't have a problem with a horrible serial killer being executed. But you also have to think who it is that has the power to execute those people. I'm not comfortable with the idea that the government has the power to kill people.
I don't care about that. Honestly, I don't really give a shit about who does it. It's just that our system is so fucking flawed. There is a lot of people out there in the system that didn't do it, so I can't kill them.
It happens all the time, man.
Yeah,
It's a fucking shame.
And that is that's the only reason that I do not support the death penalty now. I mean, call me, you can disagree all you want, that's fine. That's the only reason I don't agree. I'll go with. So, and then when I made that stand, when I came out and said, 'cause for a long time on the internet, I always supported the death penalty, pissed people off. Then one day I was like, oh, I've really studied this, got into it. I've changed my mind. Here's my new stand. And boy, I got people pissed off when I did that because I took a stand on something. But to me, it was important because I did it by judging it on, like Red Eye said, on its merits, right? I looked at what was going on in the system and, just don't make a decision because, fucking Trump or Obama said to do this. Look into it. Find out what it's really about.
Yeah, do the research and then make a conscientious decision.
Exactly. And that's when people say, well, we can make a difference. That's the only way you're going to make a true difference if people really do it on its merits. I hope I made sense there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, yeah, you're totally good.
Yeah.
Well, Australia ditched the death penalty in the late 60s, I do believe, and our society has survived. We've got a tool in place. It's called, the sentence is called basically at Her Majesty's pleasure. That's just, there is no minimum sentence. They can just put someone in a jail cell and throw away the fucking key at that point. And, there's the death penalties, like you said, the chances of getting it wrong just once, that's too much of a risk. Just executing one innocent person is just, in my opinion, is too much of a risk.
And think about all the people.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. And like I said, that's the only reason I don't, because I have no issues of putting people to death that did some, grotesque, cruel shit. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that somebody killed them. It's just bothered me the ones that didn't do it that got killed. So that's what bothers me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If our system wasn't so flawed, I would put fucking child molesters to death.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of people want the death penalty extended to child molesters.
I've got an interesting argument, and I'm going to go out in a wing here. I will argue against that idea, and this is why we didn't bring in life sentences automatically for pedophiles in Australia, because what happens is the harsher the penalty is, and this is just on statistics done within Australia, they found that the higher and harsher the penalty is, the more likely it is the pedophile will kill the child in an effort to cover up the crime. Whereas if the penalties aren't as harsh, the chances of the child being released after the offence has taken place increase. So, which is why we don't do massive, and that is my only argument against executing pedophiles, is it will just increase the amount of dead children you find, sadly.
Okay, yeah, okay. And that's a good point. It is a good point. But now here's my slightly counter point. It's not really disagreeing with you. It's just anybody who's been sexually assaulted, like truly raped or whatever, it takes a part of your life.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've heard it compared to murderers get the death penalty. When a child is abused, it can destroy a person's life to the extent that they're basically dead while alive.
Yeah. Oh,
you basically killed what.
Yes, and
you basically killed what would have been an otherwise well-adjusted person. So they're living that death every day.
Yes, and let me tell you something. As someone who was raped as a child, 10 years old, and you guys heard me say this many times about my 20s, how wild and fucking intense and crazy I was. All of that was cause of what happened when I was 10 years old. I mean, it really was. I was so angry and so fucking hurt, dude, and I did not know how to deal with it. I did not know how to deal with it. I did the worst thing possible, not talking about it. I never talked about it to anybody. So it was like a boiling inside of me, and it literally was like a chunk of my life just gone, because it does bother you. And I don't compare what happened to me to like women being raped, but I do feel their pain for true rape victims, because it's weird. It's a weird feeling to be assaulted like that. It's a weird feeling.
I couldn't imagine. I can't even begin to imagine what it was like. I just want to make something perfectly clear here. I'm not advocating.
No, I know.
I don't want the pedos not to be punished. And it's like, I get why people want the death penalty. My only counter is it's not for the pedo, it's for the benefit and potential harm reduction of the child, of victims. It's like, and
it's a good point.
Yeah, I totally understand. It's a fair point.
That's the only thing that I would counter with it. It's like, if you could potentially save a child's life so they don't end up buried in the ground, and it's like, and I'll say this, I know several friends through YouTube now that have been victims of sexual assault, and while it's damaged them severely, they have grown up to be magnificent fucking people that are fucking stronger than they fucking give themselves credit for. Wink, Pimp, and certain other people that I'm not going to mention, but there's a few of you out there, and you're stronger than fucking I could ever be, and don't discount that. So that's anyway, I'll shut up now. There's my counter argument, and it's a pretty shitty one, but
this Friday's show is really light.
Sorry, that was so. I'll just finish off by saying to Laura, it's like, I do believe you just got punked by a police officer today, sweetheart. Bad luck, better luck next time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Australia. Try not going near any mosques, and the police probably won't lie through their teeth to you just to fucking troll you. I think she was trolled by the police today. I really do.
That's crazy, man. Well, I mean, that's funny. It is funny. Dude, I tell you what, I here's the thing I want to bring up since you brought that up. A lot of people like, there's no way I could fuck somebody that's stupid or somebody that I completely disagree with. See, I'm opposite of that. I could fuck the shit out of Laura Sutherland, even though I disagree with just about everything she said. I don't give a fuck. Her pussy didn't say it. That's a good fucking joke. That's a good joke.
That's a good one, dude.
I'm so torn though, because she's a very attractive lady, but I have this weird thing that's like, there's got to be a bit of an intellectual attraction going on at some level. And this is going to sound pretty shallow, but I just can't bring myself to fuck stupid. I never have. I never have been able to, and I never will be able to.
Dude, I can fuck the shit
out
of
I can separate those two in my head, though. Like, if someone's dumb, like, as long as they're not, like, really dumb, I could still fuck them.
Dumb bitches can suck dick.
Yeah, well, sorry. Let me agree. It's not that Laura's dumb. It's just some of the thoughts that she has, I consider them to be very unattractive.
Yeah.
And that's the deal killer.
I understand that. But let me ask you a question.
That's the boner killer right there. It's just like, you look at her and you go, she's so hot. And then you think, and then I remember she was on that boat that tried to nearly ram the boat full of immigrants over in the fucking Mediterranean. It's like my boner would go, goodbye.
Okay, but I'm going to give you a scenario, okay? And I want you to answer honestly, because you know I like honesty. And I want you to answer this question honestly. If okay, you're at a bar or something. Laura Sutherland walks in. She doesn't mention any of the stuff that you've heard her say. You don't talk about the politics or nothing. You're just sitting there talking to her. And she offers sex. Do you turn it down?
All right. There's two conditions here. If I was sober still, my principles would fucking override my penis, sadly, and I would probably say no. And I'll explain why in a minute. If I was inebriated,
which is all the time, every fucking minute.
No. If I was high on weed, no. If I was drunk on booze, or I had a little bit of, say, the booger sugar, I'd be hitting that all fucking night long and wake up the next day and just go, no. And like, I'd have a really serious conversation with myself. Now, here's why sober I would say no. The interview with her in Australia, There's another one where she wanders around Sydney and she's asking people, do you think it's okay to would you be okay with people if they murdered Laura Southern? And she's talking about herself in third perspective, thinking no one in Australia knows who she is. And everyone knows who she is, and they're all looking at her going, and they just don't say anything for 5 seconds because they're thinking to themselves, this crazy bitch is talking about herself in the third person, asking me if it's okay to fucking murder her. Yeah. What is going on here? And then they go, well, obviously no. And then some people trolled her and just said, oh, well, we wouldn't mind if we hung her upside down and you know, maybe deported her and kept her upside down for a day or two. And that's just a reference to being in Australia. It's a troll. She's frighteningly, like, she talks about herself in the third person, and that scares me. Yeah, that's the reason why I wouldn't bang her when I was sober. It's like, no, you scare me, lady.
That turns. Look, there's a lot of people that I mean, but I can't lie and say I can't lie. I just can't lie about this. I'd fuck shit out of her. I know her. I know her. She could be talking about the politics, and I'd still fuck shit out of her. Like I said, her pussy didn't say nothing.
Yeah, or she's talking about politics while you're fucking her.
I don't give a fuck. As long as I get mine.
Oh my god!
Yeah, as she's coming, she starts screaming out, "Take me to the ethno state, Pimpmunk!"
So I got another question, and this is basically a troll question for somebody in the chat room, but I'm gonna ask you guys. Okay. Do you judge people that you're physically, sexually, or whatever attracted to by how many other people they've been with sexually? Does it bother you that they've been with a lot of people?
Like, how much is a lot? Are you talking like 100 or 20?
Okay, what's a lot to you?
Like,
what is it? Okay, what number?
Plus?
50 plus. That's a lot.
Like 50 plus. That sounds like a problem to
me. 50, damn.
Well, I've dated a girl that may have been a professional working girl for a while, and I had absolutely no problem with her. She'd go to work and bang a bunch of dudes, and she would like have safe sex with them, and she was clean, and she was regularly tested, and I didn't give a fucking shit because she'd come home and hang out with me in her spare time and fucking blow me out on her weed and fucking take me out to dinner and shit because she had more money than me. It was fucking great. I absolutely don't know. It's like, here's the thing. It's like the big double standard. If you're a dude and you banged 100 chicks, you're a fucking stud. You're a chick and you bang 100 dudes, you're a fucking whore.
Raisin Girl says, thank you, Marshall. I don't know why she's thanking you. I do, actually. Because your number's why she's thanking you. Okay, here's the deal. Okay. Me and Raisin had a debate one time, and well, it wasn't a debate. It was she doesn't like my number.
What's your number?
50 plus. And you understand? I know about you understand the life that I used to live. I was a bouncer / dumbass, always football player in high school. I was always in a position to get laid. So, yeah. And she doesn't like my number.
I think I'm less than 20. Well, definitely between 10 and 20.
And here's another thing. What do you okay? I've also had this debate with people. Do you consider somebody putting their mouth on your penis or your mouth in their vagina sex?
It's a sex act, but not sexual intercourse. There you go.
So I think it's more intimate than even actually. I think it's more of a sexual act. I think it's more of a sexual.
I think it's way more intimate to put your face in somebody's crotch.
Yeah, more of a sexual act than actually putting your penis inside a vagina.
But
I don't know.
Take a lot more care when you do that.
Let's see. The idea of, I'm just going to say, burying my bone deep inside a woman's, that's the ultimate and fun for me. It's like oral sex is great fun, feels fucking wonderful, but there ain't nothing like burying that bone. That's just me though.
Raisin Girl timed somebody out, but it was a funny question though. Actually, Raisin I understand what you're talking about, but it was actually a funny question.
What was the question?
Does the man?
I can't see.
He asked me, does the man that raped me count as one of the 50?
Oh
my God.
Damn.
No, I never counted him, but if you count him, there's more.
Fuck.
Gotta learn to take a bump, eh, Pimp? Jesus Christ.
Do y'all remember my stream goal number? Because I forgot it.
It was like
60 something.
67,
62, 87?
6782. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I remember.
Red remember 6782.
Good God. I'm
Whatever,
so
something like
I
that.
said 80. I was 2 cents short. I'm fired. Get the fuck out, Red Eye.
We need to make that stream go 6782. Was it 52? Well, fuck it. We'll call it. I'll tell you, we'll change the stream go right now to 52 even dollars.
Yeah, that's easy.
You can do it, guys.
Somebody write that down because we're going to fucking forget.
What was the offer again if they made it?
If I make the stream go, I'll let the chat room choose of which person on the panel that I do a freestyle off the top of my head sexual poem to at the end of the show.
And at the next meetup, Pimp will rub his junk in your face.
Oh, I tell you what. I got something. If we make double the stream go, if we make $104, with 52, I'll do the sex poem. But if we make $104 on the Texas trip, I will make a video of me dry humping Marshall Manson in his butt.
My goodness.
In my butt?
In your butt?
What?
It's dry humping.
Like, not my...
Penis is not actually going.
You can't do my leg or something? You
no. You got to bend over the bed, and I got to dry hump.
Listen, you're in Texas. This is what's going to happen before the dry hump happens. It's just going to have a close up on Pimp holding the. What's the most famous brand of smoked barbecue sauce in Texas? He's going to be holding that up. It's going to be a full ad, mate. And then you're going to smile, and it's going to pan back, and it'll have Marshall there on all fours, and you're just going to pour the entire bottle over his back and down his butt crack as he's wearing a G-string, and then I don't know, we'll play one of Marshall's tracks over the top, and we'll turn it into a bit of fucking weird art.
For $200,
kill people.
And for $208, I will eat barbecue sauce off of Luna's feet.
Damn. And maybe
why is that the more expensive one? I want the more expensive one.
God damn. $400, we'll have to tell you in private what's going to go down, but it's going to be a harm. and for $5,000, they fly me in and shit just gets freaky.
But seriously, the stream go is 52. And
last one about me flying in was serious.
It was serious. But I'll do the poem. I'll do the poem thing at the end of the show. But if we do make the 104, I will dry hump dude over here in Texas.
Oh my God!
And if we make the 200 and something, if Luna lets me, I'll suck barbecue sauce up for toes. I don't give a fuck.
Damn. Nah, look, if there's some toe sucking going on, Alexis is just going to go feral and just everyone's going to get toe raped.
Hey, Luna, do not wash your feet. Just wear really old sneakers.
You just walk around in the fucking sewer for an hour before the meetup.
Dancing in the moonlight. Did you know I hit I hit a dude with a bottle of barbecue sauce one time in his face?
Did you?
I sure did. We were at a fucking party, right? And it was like a barbecue thing, and then we was all out there. We was drunk as fuck, and we were standing beside the barbecue pit thing or whatever it was, and me and dude started arguing. I don't even remember what the argument was about, and I had this glass bottle of barbecue sauce, by the way. I don't even remember what kind it was, whatever. But sitting there, for some reason, I was holding it, and we were arguing, and I don't remember what we was arguing about. He called me a bitch, I think, And I looked at him and said, boy, you got one more again to call me a bitch. And he thought he was a badass. He said, bitch. So I smashed him right in the fucking face with that barbecue sauce bottle like this. Poof.
Damn.
Cut my own hand because it broke. I cut my own hand. And, but yeah. And then I beat his ass.
At least he tasted good when he beat his ass.
Yeah. It's true.
That bottle of barbecue sauce died a fucking good death.
It did. It did. Let me see. I was trying to think of a good story to tell. Man, I've told most of my good stories so many times. I got one, but it's not. I wasn't actually there. It's not a story that involves me, but it's a story that involves my uncle and a couple of chicks. And what it was, my uncle was fucking this chick that she was hot, and it was one of my uncles that's closer to my age, by the way. We was kind of raised like brothers, and but he was so they were at the bar, and my other cousin, who I've talked about before, her name's Amy. She's a bad bitch, dude. This bitch got her throat cut one time and still whooped the two chicks that cut her throat.
Shit.
She was beating their ass with fucking a cut throat. She's a bad. It's a ghetto bitch right here. But anyways, the ghetto bitch, my cousin was sitting in the back seat, and my uncle and the hot chick was in the front seat, and my uncle was driving this chick's vet. It was a vet, nice, badass vet back in the day. Maybe it was a Camaro. Hell, I don't remember, or something. It was one of the fucking muscle cars, and he was driving that motherfucker hardcore, and he was driving it so fast, I think a dog or a cat ran the road, and he tried to dodge it, and they started fucking, what's it called when you go in the whirl spin? Well, you know, the big
spinning out.
Yeah, it was, I mean, the car was spinning, and the girl that he was with was over there going, oh my God, oh. And when they stopped, she looked at him, and this is coming the funny part now. She looked at him, she said, I just cummed in my pants. And my cousin in the back said, well, I'm glad because I just shit in mine. That's one of those family stories that we tell all the time. It's fucking funny as hell. And this really happened too, by the way. I just shit in mine. So yeah, it's fucking crazy. Dude, my cousin, she's one of the coolest people on the planet, but she can't stay out of prison. Seriously, she's in prison now, I think. But she's so fucking cool. But anyways,
she's a bad bitch. Man.
She is a bad bitch, dude. That's a bad girl. I'm gonna tell you something. You know, you've heard about me talking about I was a pretty tough guy. She'd have gave me a run for my money. She a bad motherfucker. That's the baddest woman I've ever met besides my mom.
Oh, what? I've found a news article that I must read at least the headline out to you guys because this is a weird one. Dead man found with a fruitcake on his head.
Well, there you go.
Yes. So,
like in his car?
No, in his house. What's happened was a man was beaten to death by two of his fucking friends. So they've put a beat down on this guy with apparently a steel pot, and they've either stomped on his head while he was down, or they've just nailed him with the fucking pot. And while he's down, and stabbed him in the neck twice, that's right. So while he's on the ground bleeding out after he's been stomped, one of these fucking dudes has grabbed the fruitcake and just randomly gone, placed it on his head, walked out, left him to die.
Oh, shit. Oh, by the way, Red, I want to show you something. You said that you weren't going to stop nagging me until you seen medication. So, wait a minute. Let me get it all together here. There you go.
All right. Pills, all legal. Perfectly legal, YouTube. And if you fucking do anything to this video, they are all prescription from a doctor. Calm down, algorithm. Calm down, algorithm. Now settle down. I know you itch. The algorithm's about to pull the trigger.
Yeah. John E. Crawley.
There's a squadron of demonetization fairies coming over the horizon now. It's not just one, it's all of them.
These are prescribed drugs from a doctor, and You know, good neighbor pharmacy.
Oh my God! Every single demonetization fairy in the history of the world has darkened the skies, and they're coming for this video right now.
But those things are saving my fucking life.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, I'm on 3. I don't think I give you an idea how bad my blood pressure is. I'm on 3 different kinds of blood pressure medicines.
Damn.
I take 3 different blood pressure medicines. I take one. It's called clonidine. They only give it to you for emergencies to bring it down real fast. They actually prescribed me to take a lot all the time. That's how bad my blood pressure is. I take an emergency blood pressure pill all the time.
God damn.
Yeah. And, you know, somebody said, well, it's because you're fat. I got that the other day. Well, actually, if I lost weight, it would help. It does help. But, dude, I could be skinny and still have this blood pressure problem. It's
just been too long.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just, I mean, I know a dude that weighs about what do you, I mean, what's average weight of you, Marshall, around ballpark?
I bounce around to like 130, 140.
I know a guy that's 155 pounds, or maybe 160. He's got very high blood pressure. It isn't, you know, it's not always the weight thing. It's sometimes it's just a genetic thing, really.
Yeah. I was going to say that because my stepmother had like high blood pressure since she was like a young girl.
Yeah, I have
like
too.
Really when
I was a teenager, I had high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in shape back then, dude. But now, don't get me wrong. If I lost a lot of weight, it would help it. I mean, definitely, it would help. So I also got this. What is this thing? Look at it. Reasons to quit smoking.
You do realize that, you know, the doctor was using reverse psychology on you today. So we're not going to hassle you about the smoking, Mr. Pimpmunk. That's so just, you're a grown man. It's okay. You can make your own decision. Here,
you know,
now, but please take this home and read this.
Yeah. Well, the nurse chick gave me this when they found out how many packs I smoke a day. But it's an interest to me, and when I read, I love to smoke. So,
what do you at, 3 packs a day?
Do what, buddy?
What are you at, like?
I was at 3 packs a day. Now I'm like more like 2.5. I have slowed down some. So
I'm at like half a pack right now. I gotta quit, man.
Yeah, I smoke like a mother. Now, sometimes, like, I mean, now I have smoked 3 packs like recently, so it's not like it fluctuates really. I can't, you know, I can't lie, it fluctuates. I smoke way too much. I know that, and it's like that nurse practitioner told me yesterday. She said, "I'm not gonna lie, you know you smoke too much, but you're 40 years old. I'm not gonna ride you about it." And I was like, yep.
Yeah, I mean, there comes a point where it's just like, if you're smoking, you're smoking. If you want to quit, then it's going to happen.
But I did enjoy being able to enjoy it. But it wasn't I hate going to the damn doctor. Most people do, but it was the new people there. I liked them. So the new clinic's pretty cool.
Oh, that's good. Make things more affordable and better care by the sounds of it too, instead of the nice lady that sells you the expensive medication because the nice kickback she gets of probably a 3-day Caribbean cruise every 6 months from the pharmaceutical company.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And that other doctor woman that I was going to, I went to her a few times around here. She was, like Red said, that's exactly what she did. You can tell that's what she was doing. She was pushing the drug that the pharmaceutical company was pushing on her. It wasn't about the patient's health. I mean, and she wasn't very good. She wasn't very good. I mean, I went there with that. Y'all remember when I had that bad allergic reaction?
Oh yeah,
dude. I mean, it was bad. I was red from head to toe. It was just horrible. And I went to her, and she told me it was my blood pressure pill that I've been taking for 7 years. She told me to get off of it. Well, so I stopped taking it, and the allergic reaction just got worse.
Yeah, you were up here and you were like sweating, and I was like so fucking terrified because it was so bad.
Yeah, it was bad. It got worse. It got so bad. My eyes swelled shut. My lips started swelling up. and I'm stubborn. I don't like going down, so I wasn't gonna go to the emergency room. But when my throat started swelling from the inside, I got scared. So I went to the emergency room, and literally they saved my life because the doctor, I told the doctor what the other doctor said, and he said, well, that's just crazy. He said that, and he started asking me what. So I told him about the the azos and the cranberries, and he said, "There's your problem right there." And
Fuck, man. Please don't die, Pimp. If you ever die, I'm gonna be so pissed at you.
So there's a certain chemical in a cranberry that they use for these for this medical azo, that make what it is. It's like you take it to when you got kidney infection or whatever, and that's what got me. And they told me to stay away from anything cranberry.
Well, fuck that doctor who told you it was your medication.
Yeah. And the and like one of those pills I showed you is the same the medicine she told me to get off of. And she gave me and what it is. So here's the crazy thing. She said, I'm gonna give you another blood pressure medicine. It costs like $40 more than what I was paying for the other one.
See, that's what's wrong with the pharmaceutical industry, man.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really. Yeah. It was. Yeah, it's crazy. But this new place is pretty cool. They seem to try to help people, like really help people in it. So yeah, I'm okay with it. Everything's about it. But dude, I'm gonna tell you something. I hated that allergic reaction. Oh Lord Jesus, that was one of the most miserable times of my life. I was so fucking miserable. And I'm noticing I'm getting no tips either. And that means Luna's gonna die.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If I don't reach my stream goal, Luna will die.
Yeah, so sadly I volunteered Luna for the Fukushima cleanup committee, and it's her job to go down into the hole that molten core burnt into the ground, and she's got to go and scrape up all of what's left of the fuel rod from down in the hole.
No.
Maybe next week we'll be back on the main channel. Maybe.
No, we will be. It'll be a few days later than what they promised because that's their MO.
It was supposed to be this past Tuesday. And it still ain't. It pisses me off, dude. Fuck you,
YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
If your name was Jake, or I don't know. Maybe if your channel started with the word Fousey, you'd get a little bit more attention from certain entities. Oh, maybe.
Pimpmunk.
Yeah, add him to the list of YouTubers that have just lost their shit. Holy fucking hell. I'm giving away all my stuff and I'm going out the road and I'm just going to bludge off people. It's like, okay then, mate.
Dancing in the moonlight. Oh, by the way, also, hit the like button and share button, people. Like and share.
You got that's fucking an earworm in your head, that song right now. You've been singing that song for fucking the last hour.
Yeah, no, dude, I get a song stuck in my head. And it happens. Dancing in the moonlight. I've been watching this show called I'm Dying Up Here on Showtime. That is a fucking phenomenal show, dude. It's about stand-up comedians. It is fucking awesome. The cast is amazing. The writing is fucking terrific. I'm in love with this show.
Is it a sitcom?
No, it's not a sitcom. It's like an hour-long show.
Oh, cool.
It's a serious / funny show. It's about stand-ups, but it's like this, it's about the stand-ups, about this club called whatever fucking name of it is. What's her name? There's a woman that owns this club, and back in the 70s, and it's about the comics and the club owner. It's really fun. It's a good show. It's an interesting look at how they do behind the scenes and shit. And they got somebody playing Richard Pryor's in it at one point, and so it's pretty good.
And comedians live crazy lives, man. There are comedians that live crazier lives than rock stars.
Yeah. Well, they say the most depressed and tragic people on earth are comedians.
Didn't Paulie Shaw's mum and dad run the comedy club or a famous comedy club? And that's
the Comedy Store, I do believe. What it was called.
And because I actually didn't mind Paulie Shaw. He's like, not the funniest guy, but the Cali surfer dude. Yeah, he's a goofy fucking comedian, but he was harmless and funny.
Yeah,
I
mean,
They've interviewed him about the people and some of the stuff he had some really cool stories about behind the scenes stuff at that comedy club because he was a kid, younger, running around the shit with all these famous people in the prime of when comedy was actually worth seeing because no one give a shit if you got offended.
Yeah. I was a couple weeks ago. I was getting kind of nostalgic with older comedians, and I was listening to a lot of like Richard Pryor, Red Fox, a lot of those, and those motherfuckers are so good. Lenny Bruce, oh my god, Lenny Bruce. See, most time when you ask somebody, especially like in our communities, a skeptical type of people, if you ask them who their favorite comedian, the first one they always say is George Carlin, right? And what I always tell people, yes, I always say because George Carlin is one of my favorites. George Carlin and Richard Pryor are my two favorites. However, Lenny Bruce was their favorite comedian. Mm-hmm. And so Lenny Bruce was the dude. If you've never listened to Lenny Bruce comedy, you got to. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the skeptic community are super into Carlin. I always preferred Hicks, though.
I like Hicks. I do. I like Hicks, but now, and I've had that debate. Is Hicks better than Carlin? I don't see Hicks being better than Carlin.
I don't put it in my head as who's better.
Yeah.
I just think like who do I like more, like personally, like who gets to me more, and it was just Hicks. But it's just whatever.
Wait a minute. Lenny Bruce was a character in some Netflix series that my mom apparently watches. No, it was in a Netflix. It was on Prime. Your mom was watching it on Prime, and it's called, I can't remember the name of that show. It's about a female comedian, and yeah, they do have somebody playing Lenny Bruce in the show. But Lenny Bruce was a real person, not just a character. He was a real person. One of the top comics of all time. It goes. I mean, there's so many. George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, dude. You know who Red Fox is, right?
I know of him.
He played Fred Sanford from Sanford Son.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I know the name.
His stand-up was like one of the things that inspired Pryor. His stand-up was fucking just. It was so good. It was so fucking good. Red Fox was amazing. And, you mentioned Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks was fucking great. Today's comics, one of my favorite of today is Bill Burr. Love Bill Burr.
Dude, I fucking love Bill Burr, man.
And what's his name? Jim Jeffries. Ain't that his name, Jim Jeffries?
Is that the Australian guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's fucking great, dude. He is a top-notch comedian. You want to watch like how to do it. He's one of the guys to watch. He's really good. Everybody wants to talk about that one stupid bitch from Australia, but Australia has produced one of our best comics of today, and that's Jim Jeffries.
I love how you say that one stupid bitch, and I instantly know who you're talking about. Tammy Lardner.
I can't remember her name ever, but she's so fucking. I
only know her name.
Yeah, I cannot see the attraction to her comedy.
I was gonna say I only know her name because I see her every fucking day on my Facebook.
Yeah, she's it's just her skit is ridiculous. It's but she got a Netflix special.
Really?
Yeah. And see, today that's a big fucking deal. To get a special, like on Netflix, whatever. Used to be back in the day, if you got HBO special or got on Saturday Night Live, or even further back, if a comic got on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, they were fucking marked. You know what I mean? They're good shit. And that's what this show I was talking about earlier. They have somebody portraying Johnny Carson in the show, and I went back, and this is true because if Johnny Carson waved the comic over to the couch, that was like giving him his blessing, like, you know, you're in. And if you did that, the guy could tour all over and make all kinds of money and shit. So yeah, Johnny Carson was a big supporter of young comics back in the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Johnny Carson was fucking phenomenal, dude. That was a great comedian right there. Red Eyes Gay.
No, I'm looking at something, and I'm just having a look at a list of top fucking comedians in Australia. I've got to 30, and guess whose name I didn't fucking see?
Who?
The dumb fucking lady with the stupid fucking shit about, this is Dad's Twitter. It's like, no one in Australia thinks she's funny. No one. It's like, none of my friends fucking talk about her, acknowledge her existence, but somehow she's fucking made it. And we don't get it.
I got a tip. She said 27. I got 25 of it. But Corky sent a tip, and this is her message. I am loving the show. It's great with my morning coffee. LOL. Also, I am excited to get it won't be sent out to next week, but yes, I will send it out next week, and you'll get your card, baby. Thank you very much for the tip. So that she said, I'm just counting what I got. PayPal took, $1. So I got $25.92 of it. So the goal was 52. How much do I need? Mathematical people.
How much did you get?
$25.92. That's what I got of it. So
I don't know. Fuck all that math.
Somebody figure it out for me. Yeah. Somebody will do it in the chat.
This is really basic, and I can't do it.
Yeah, but thank you very much, Corky. So, Luna, what color panties you wearing today?
Gray.
Gray?
Gray and black.
Are you in a bad mood? Are you gloomy today?
No.
Can I
I'm just in a mood.
I'll make you feel better. Watch this. So wait. Okay, somebody said I need. Nunziata said I need $26.08. So $26.08 is what I need to finish that stream go. And if you want to, if I double that, I'll dry hump Marshall in Texas in September.
Oh, please don't double it.
Double it. Okay. All right. Hey, Luna.
Hey.
You look so pretty. You so pretty. Luna, have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you that I want to rape you? Tie you down, lay you on the ground, shove a sock in your mouth. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Wow.
Oh
my God. Got dark, man.
I know, right? Super dark.
That's beautiful, wasn't it? It was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you for serenading me.
That was lovely.
We're going to turn that into a hit record.
A hit record. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, go on and fool me. I don't know the rest of it.
Oh, never mind. I think it's like pretend that you love me or something.
Pretend you love me, and I want your booty in my face. Booty in the face. Galen called you a cunt, Luna.
Damn. Aww.
That was mean. That was mean.
Wow, he actually did. I thought Pip was fucking pulling a fast one there, but nope, that that happened.
Galen doesn't give a fuck, man.
Galen is a fuck. What are you talking about?
Galen is a fuck.
Yeah, he is a fuck.
He's a literal sexual intercourse.
He is. He's a little fuck. He's a walking fuck.
Oh no. Someone just used the N-word there, and I'm not going to repeat that because I'm a sensitive person that worries about other people's fees.
Yeah. Well, I have made kind of a small vow that I'll only use that word when it is for a good joke. You know, I'm just not going to sit there and say it all the time just to fucking irritate people. I am crankier than I thought today, said Raisin.
And I'm,
I think a lot of us are cranky. I'm pretty cranky.
What was you saying, Red?
I'm getting paranoid now. I've seen some hate in the chat. Someone said, "Shut up, Red." I'm going to go and delete my entire Twitter history now just to be safe.
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm going to crank Raisin Girl. I'm a cranker. Yeah, that's a drug. You used to call. What was the name? What drug was that name for? Crank.
Well, I think they called crank.
Why capitalize dick and fart? Somebody asked me that. I made this joke that then, and some person asked me why did I capitalize dick and fart? Because it was part of the fucking joke. The Twitter. As you know what it was, I said if you can't laugh at a good dick or fart joke, then you most likely are the type of person that can kiss my ass. And it was making the point, you know, I did capitalize dick and fart. And why did you capitalize it? Why do people got to be so goddamn serious?
See, actually, they were proving your point, right? That you can't have a sense of humor, then fuck you, right?
Exactly.
And if I remember what crank is correctly, and I may be wrong, and I probably am, I think it was a mix of cocaine and methamphetamine. And you basically have a cocktail of the two and go, and the wee, and it was a mix of two pretty nasty drugs that would fucking ruin you by themselves. But you went, hey, you know what? I reckon I could get really fucked up if I went wee and mix these two together. And went, I think I'm not going to Google it because I've already Googled enough shady shit to know. I'm pretty sure if I Google one more shady thing, the feds will kick my fucking door in.
Dude, what is the? I know I do it all the time. Have you ever just go on like a weird Google search and start like typing weird shit into Google, see what comes up? I know everybody's done it, right?
No, I like typing in a very generic thing and then just don't type in the last word. Say, what is the world's biggest, or what is just any generic phrase, and see the fucking really weird shit that comes up in the predictive search bit. It's like, this is what other people have searched for. And it's like, oh, what you've searched for? What is the biggest dildo that humans ever been impaled on? It's their searches like that.
So, what I just Googled just now, and did the image search. I searched chicken in the butt. That's what I said. And there's a picture with a dude with a chicken head in his asshole.
Oh my god!
Can we share that on here?
I can't share that. There's a chicken. He got a chicken shoved up his ass.
Like a real chicken.
A real
chicken in the butt.
Yeah.
What?
Most of the images are like drunk chicken. You know what drunk chicken is? When they stick a beer can in the chicken and put it on a grill. It's good shit too, by the way.
Yeah.
Drunk turkey's good too. But there's. I wish I could show this fucking image. Oh, it's a fucking. It's actually a fucking GIF, and the chicken's legs are flopping.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's disturbing.
It is very disturbing. Why?
Is that bestiality? Does that count?
Oh my god. That's so crazy.
It's also counting as playing with your food.
Well, I'm gonna show. I can't show it, so I'm gonna put it in the side chat over here, and let Luna and Red Eye and Marshall see it if they want to.
Oh,
what
God.
I'm talking about.
Oh no! Don't. Red Eye, don't do it. Red, I just told you not to do it. Red Eye. You did it, Red Eye. Why did you do that, Red Eye? Why? Why? Just why?
Oh my god!
See if you can see what I can see right now.
Oh my god!
Here's the sad thing. I can tell that that's actually an animatronic chicken, but someone has gone to the trouble of building a fucking animatronic chicken that can be wedged in someone's butt crack. Because you can, if you watch his arm slowly, he's obviously either wanking his, what really hard, or he's working the mechanism in the chicken to make it move like that. And I think it's the second one that's obviously what's happening. But that looks really not good, and I'm really glad you couldn't share that on the channel, because the demonetization fairy would have been visiting us for months on end just for that.
But I did just tweet it.
Well, that's all right. They only shadow ban on Twitter. They don't call in the demonetization fairy, so we're good there.
So if you want to see it, go to my Twitter right now and you can see it. So yeah, it's funny.
Disturbing that someone's gone.
Yeah, that's
I'm doing this.
That's disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. I have a boner right now.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
I heard it tenderizes the chicken.
Hey, does anyone out there in chat own a VR headset? Because we had an interesting discussion today. No, this is we're going right off the reservation here. We thought of ways, like horrible ways to prank people, right? And I saw one prank where you get like the cardboard in a roll from a roll of toilet paper, and you basically tear it up and hold it under the tap and start squishing it together in your hand, and you can get that thing to resemble a lump of shit. Like, it's amazing. Just a little bit of work, you can get this cardboard to look exactly like shit, and then you place it strategically around. But then I thought, how would you prank someone with a VR headset? And we thought of the ultimate cruel thing to do, and it was called a Lego mine. It's like, wait until your friend's deep in their VR game, and then you basically just start throwing Lego around their bare feet and wait for the screams.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what everyone else said. I actually got voted potentially the most evil person on the planet today in that Discord.
You are the most evil person I've ever met. You're evil.
You're like, you think of that. You think of someone that's totally cut off from the environment that they live in because of the headset and headphones. They won't hear the Lego being put on the floor. They won't see you, and they will step on the Lego eventually, and that will cause them immense pain, and they will fall over onto more Lego, potentially killing people. So this prank's gone from a prank to potential murder.
Dude, they should have used Legos in fucking Vietnam, dude. Set up traps with them.
Well, apparently the world record for running on Lego is, 39 meters, set by some guy in the military in some country in Europe. That means some hardcore dude from the military could only run for 39 meters on the Legos before he went, fuck this, I'm out, and he tapped out.
Yeah.
Frightening. Why are we spending billions on missiles when we should just put a layer of Lego around our borders? And I've just solved your border problem, ladies and gentlemen. In America, just put a layer of Lego about 50 meters wide on the border. We know for a fact that the world record's 39 meters for crossing Lego. No one's getting across that 50 meters of Lego. Your problem's solved. I am a fucking genius. Thank you.
Somebody's telling me that I need to tie my will eventually, but why does that bother you so much? Anyways.
Oh, hold on. Have we got someone in chat? What's this? Be like the master of all math. Oh, okay. Send me a DM and tell me more.
Yes.
Chicken butt. I'm still looking at the chicken butt. That's disturbing. All right, I'm thanks. That's your fault, Pimp. Why did you send me that link? God damn it.
Because it's great, amazing stuff.
Oh, have you seen the other GIF I shared the other day? There's a guy on a paddleboard and he's paddling out into the ocean and there's a pod of dolphins surfing on a wave. And one dolphin just sees the human and it goes, I'm doing this shit. And right before it fucking gets near the human, you see this dolphin pivot in the water. He comes out of the water, rolls onto his 45, and it's basically it's a dolphin shoulder charge. He fucking nails this dude right in the chest. The dude goes flying like he's just been kicked by fucking old mate from that does the nice big spinning roundhouse kicks and fucking punched his ticket. The dolphin then reorientates and enters the water at a perfect and just without a splash. If it was an Olympic diver, it would have got 10 and continued on its way. It was magnificent.
Yeah, I saw that shit, dude. I like the Bruce Lee of dolphins, man.
It was magnificent. Magnificent.
It punched his fucking ticket and continued on its way without fucking missing a beat.
What a jerk.
I know. And
go ahead.
He sees little flippers. His little flippers, when he was in the air, they were like, going, "Wee, I'm so happy." And he just went and fucking nailed the dude.
Damn, that's crazy. If for the people that I'm just gonna say even 22. We're $22 short of the stream go. $22 short of the stream go, and I will do a freestyle love poem for whoever you guys choose on the panel here. If we make the stream go, but if we make double the stream go, which will be $104, so whatever. I will dry hump Marshall in Texas in September and record it.
And there'll be some bonus sexy ASMR of the whole encounter as a little bonus.
I am absolutely outlawing any ASMR. If I'm getting butt humped, you can't torture me anymore.
Hey, Marshall, can you feel me dry humping
Get the
you
fuck
in the butt
out of
right
your mic.
now?
Get it out of your mouth. Get it out.
Dude.
Wow. Things kind of got a bit heated and erotic then for a second.
that was insane, man.
Yeah, I saw you just reaching for your nipple then, John. I saw that.
There you go, babies. Look at that, babies. Look at them, babies. Look at them, baby. Look. Oh. Peekaboo.
Childrenized children, he may take on other forms.
Breastfeeding, man.
Peekaboo. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I want, if I was going to custom order some ASMR, I want it to be Southern American catfish fucking ASMR. So when they're going fucking noodling for catfish. I'm just going to reach down in this hole here and I'm going to slowly slide my hand in there. I'm going to say, oh, yep, I got one here. Oh, that feels pretty damn good. It's a big one.
Yeah, that's just crazy, dude. But the way I noodle is I stick my hand inside a girl's janitor hole and see what I pull out.
Wow.
I pulled out an actual person one time.
An entire person?
An entire person. He was dead.
No, I got nothing. I'm just going to pretend that what didn't
and I said, Luna, what the fuck? She said, I was pretending I was a kangaroo.
Oh, no. Luna. Luna, really?
Yeah.
Luna.
Goddamn, Luna.
You're not a marsupial, Luna.
Oh, I wanted to be.
I wanted to be. I kid.
I kid.
I love it when she does that, and I also love it when Raising Girl tell me, "I pinch." She looks at me like, "I pinch." It makes me fuck. It's so cute. Dancing in the moonlight.
I will be back in a second. I require a fresh energy drink from my fridge because my current beverage is finished. Rest in peace.
It has been finished. So $22. I made my stream go. I will do a freestyle love poem for whoever you guys choose on the panel here. So, you just watch The World Burns and he just jizzed. Hypothesis said he come. I think they're talking about when I pull my nipples out. It's almost time to give my medicine delivery person a call again. Well, there you go, mute. Dancing in the moonlight.
That's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Right.
It's stuck in my head. I get that all the time. I do it all the time. I'll get a fucking song in my head and I'll sit there and fucking do it all day long.
Dude, the reason I wrote Kill People is because for like 3 years, I had never even written the song, but I had it in my head, just the rhythm being like, kill people, kill people, kill. And then I was like, I just have to make this song so it'll stop.
Yeah, that's a cool song too.
Yeah.
I performed that one live, but I had to play it right because it's really edgy.
It's a good song. I've seen the photos. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I'm glad you had a good time.
I looked really sexy in those pictures.
I disagree, but okay.
No, Pimp, you don't deny your feelings.
Okay, I don't deny my feelings. Okay, I want to fucking kill you. I'm not gonna deny that. Murder.
Murder is cool, man. Everyone should do it.
Hell yeah, murder's cool. Dancing in the moonlight. So how are you doing, Luna?
I'm doing okay.
Good, that's good. You showered this morning?
Yeah.
I could tell.
You can tell.
Your skin looks freshly washed. I'm so stupid. It's a Friday show, man. It's about stupidity.
Yeah.
Next week's gonna be fun. I mean, well, I'm hoping. I don't have the week solidly booked yet, but we're getting there. I got Animancer and Swegta coming on Monday, and the 20th of the 31st and the 1st. I don't know yet, but I do know the 2nd we got Captain Kirsch coming back. She's awesome.
Yeah, man, I gotta get back on their podcast. That was a good time last time.
Yeah.
I know Pimp hated that one
guy. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I did hate that dude. He was fucking retarded. Holy shit! It's Friday. Damn, I need a vacation. For some reason, the single version is a mono mix, and that is the one everyone hears. Okay. Take me with you, Corky. Take Raisin with you, Corky, and y'all have naked lesbian sex on a beach.
Y'all gotta film that if you do.
Yeah, let me join us if you do. I want to touch both their vaginas. Can I touch your vagina with my private parts? Let's connect.
I'm gonna say that. Well, not that, but I'm gonna say Jiner to somebody. I know that it's coming.
Jiner, baby. Nothing finer than Luna's vagina.
Jiner's a fun one. I like Cooter too.
Yeah, I like Cooter. I like hoo ha.
Hoo ha.
I love it when they say hoo ha. Inception. Pimpception. Red Eye's dead.
Pimpcest.
Pimpcest. Pimpsexual. Dancing in the moonlight. I can't get that out of my fucking head.
Good God, man.
Good God. Whoa. Good God. What is it good for? Finish it. Luna, finish it.
I'm not. Absolutely nothing.
Say
How long does it take to get a fucking energy drink? Jesus Christ.
Apparently he don't have a lot of energy, so it takes him a while. I think he's taking a shit.
Yeah, energy drink, quote unquote.
Yeah, that was code word for pooping.
Maybe I've been sitting here listening to you fucking speculate.
Oh my God.
You used the bathroom, didn't you, Red Eye?
I actually let the dog out to use the bathroom.
Letting the dog out. Okay, the dog.
Then I went to the kitchen and started eating peanut butter out of the jar, and then I remembered, oh, fuck, I'm on a live stream, so now I'm back.
What was I doing?
That's actually what just happened. It's like, this peanut butter's delicious. Oh, fuck, I'm on a live stream. God damn it. Ooh.
That's funny.
Oh, that energy drink is delicious, and I'm not sleeping tonight now.
What kind of drink is it?
It's called Mother Energy Drink. It's made by the Coca-Cola company, and it's the second version of it, because the first version they made was just such a big hoo-ha about it that, let's put it this way, I bought my first can of Mother, and I took one sip, and I was still in the shop. I had to walk outside, then spit the fucking drink out of my mouth, and then throw the thing in the bin. And within a month, the company released an ad. Basically, it was a big piss take saying, we hear the feedback, we understand. And then it was like a high action sequence of a SWAT team break into a room that was supposed to be the guys that invented the drink and beating the shit out of them. Right? Then everyone got offended. It's like, you can't do that. So they went, listen, we're really sorry about what we did that at. So they redid the fucking ad, used the same audio, but just drew it with stick figures. And they fucking put that on TV as a big fuck you to all the snowflakes that said, you can't show that violent thing. And it's like, fuck you. And they said, oh, by the way, we've made the drink taste good now. Please try it again. And they actually did. They turned it into a really decent energy drink. And because it was nearly bitter, the first version was actually nearly bitter, and it was disgusting. And whoever thought it was a good idea deserved to get a beat down.
You ever had that energy drink Nos?
Yeah.
No.
That tastes like straight fucking piss. Like, that tastes the way piss smells to me.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
I was like, I don't like Red Bull.
Yeah. Gets the job done.
Mother's just a sort of a sweet, it hasn't got there's nothing quite like, actually the closest thing would be a drink over here called Sunshine Pine, I suppose, but no caffeine. This stuff's got enough caffeine in it to kill several cats. Just one can.
Yeah.
It will. It's got a little warning us: do not let your pets drink this shit. It will murder the fuck out of them. It doesn't actually say that.
That's really specific, man.
I've never heard of Mother, bro. I drink Monsters sometimes. I like the Monsters. I like the white one cans. They're good. And the blue cans.
Monster's alright. I usually just drink coffees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just dated coffee.
I usually do a pound of Coke.
Yeah, man. I mean, a pound, that's a little light. You might want to do a little more than that, but
yeah, I'm a lightweight.
I miss the days when Coke was in Coca-Cola.
I miss the days where we used to go dancing in the moonlight.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, and I just want to address something, Galen. I absolutely am not going to try and argue the point that they're not damaging me. I know. We understand that. But here's the thing. I'm a fucking moron, and I drink fucking energy drinks. That's one of the things that I know I shouldn't do, but I fucking do it. And kind of like our pimp may smoke a cigarette now and again. It's like, maybe, kind of.
Yeah.
But, point taken. They are incredibly bad for you.
Oh, they're not good for you.
Don't drink them, kids.
I think they're good for you.
They taste good. I like the taste of Monsters.
Yeah, They taste fucking delicious. All right, but they're not good for you.
My balls are good for you.
All three of them at once in your mouth.
Why can't I say balls and somebody not bring up my third testicle?
Because they're.
Do you want me to lie to people and just say you've got a pair?
Well, I just said balls. I didn't say a pair. I said balls.
Well, I'm just making a reference to you because I want you to feel included. Don't shame me. Don't shame me, sir.
That is not included. That you're not making me feel like an outsider because I'm the only one that got it.
No, you're one
of
the
few people. All right, most people can say like I got a couple of balls, but you can say like I got a few balls.
Yeah.
You're one of the first testicular humans, man. It's like there's meta-humans that are mutants that can fly and shit. You're meta-testicular.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Well, they have Monster Zero too, by the way.
Jesus
and
Christ.
that's what I drank. The white cans, the Monster Zeros. That's what I drink. When I do drink them, I don't drink them much. I haven't drank one in a while.
I drink gasoline.
Gasoline's good.
Yeah.
I drink the tears of my vanquished foes.
Oh, nice.
I drink Coke Zero like a motherfucker.
I want to tell the truth now, and I said, no, I actually drink my own tears because I cry myself to sleep every night because I'm adopted.
Because he is adopted. Your fucking parents didn't even want you.
That's right. So sad. So sad. Please make pity donations to Pimpmunks. PayPal now.
You rejected fuck.
Yeah. Please send rejection money right now.
Anyways.
Oh, God. I'm so retarded. It's official. I'm a fucking retard.
I'm retarded.
Yeah, you allow me on your show, you're definitely retarded.
Fuck, man. You should go out with JF, man.
Oh, JF. Nah, come on now. I think I'm the wrong shade of white to get into the ethno state.
Hey, Pimp, get JF on the show.
I lick the legs for 30 minutes.
Oh.
I want to kill the black people.
No. Let him go.
It's okay, Looney. It's okay. You're brown. We'll let you off. It's okay. JF will let you slide. He likes brown girls. He really likes them.
You have a very low IQ.
He really, really likes them. Oh, yeah.
MD with your low IQ bullshit.
With your low IQ bullshit? You have very low IQ.
Dude, fucking Jeff Holiday's impression of JF is too damn good.
No, we need Jeff. We need Jeff on to be JF, and we'll get Wizards to be Paul Joseph Watson, and they can discuss the benefits of living in their ethno state.
Wizard of Coz's fucking Paul impression is so goddamn good. Like if you just showed me audio clip and you told me it was Paul Joseph Watson, I would not tell the difference.
Yeah, no, he blew my fucking mind on the show when he just started doing it live. He started, and he did it for a good solid 15, 20 seconds. He fucking nails it. He's like, credit where credit is due. That guy does great impersonations. Paul Joseph Watson is fucking spectacular.
Spectacular.
It really is. And JF being done by Mr. Holiday is pretty fucking he nails it as well. All the particular ways JF pronunciates certain words. Yeah, he nails it.
By the way, I wanted to mention that eventually I'm going to do the OBS and Skype thing because I know I do it old school right now, and so I've been getting a lot of messages. Why do you do it like they used to do it, man? You need to get with the times. It's because I can't figure this shit out on this thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know some people that might be able to get you like a nice layout for the show.
Yeah. I've had a couple people.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to a friend of mine named there's two blokes, Bulls and Dave. And Bulls and Dave both produce for the non-sex show, and they've got some really cool overlays. So, yeah, we'll work something out and do a bit of a revamp sooner than later, people. Fear not.
Morningwood 2.0, man. Morningwood.
Oh, by the way, I also got yesterday when I got in, my ticket for the Green Bay Packers game come in yesterday.
Shit, man.
Yeah, that's
Look
pretty
out.
cool. I
hope you have a good time.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, man.
But you're more excited about meeting me, right?
No.
Why do you have to crush my dreams?
I'm more excited about seeing Luna again. Luna gives good hugs. She's so tiny. She just gets lost in my fat crack.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fat crack, dude.
Yeah.
Hashtag fat crack.
When I met her, when I was coming back from VidCon, she stopped by and see me for about an hour and a half. She got a pillow and just laid in my fat crack for the whole hour. She was very comfortable and warm.
But we all know that mouth hugs are the best hugs. But you only give mouth hugs to your special friends.
Yeah.
Not just me. Unless you're feeling really happy and you just want to give someone a random stranger a mouth hug, I don't think they'd object.
No.
But if anybody could actually give themselves a mouth hug, would they do it?
Yeah, I would.
Some people can.
I'd probably be stuck in a fetal position my whole goddamn life.
Is that gay though?
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
It's self-love.
If
I could suck my own dick, goddamn, I'd go crazy.
If I could
It's not
give
vegan
myself
either.
If I could give myself a mouth hug, I wouldn't be on this show right now. I'd be busy.
Yeah, you would just be talking like this though.
Yeah. Basically, if I was on the stream, you'd basically just hear sucking sounds. What was that? What do you think, Red? I said, you can't talk in the rest.
Mouth hugs are awesome. We're 22. We're 22. We're $22 of the stream go, and we're 15 minutes from ending the show. So we need to make $22 in the next 15 minutes, or actually the next 10 minutes. We need to make 22 because I need to do the freestyle. If I make the stream go, I'm going to do a freestyle love poem for whoever you guys choose in the chat room. So a freestyle love, sexual, perverted, stupid, crazy poem. Basically, that's what we really need to say.
So is it gay if you give yourself a mouth hug, Pimp? That's the big question.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it's just like, all right, when you jerk off, you are jerking a dick. So is that gay?
Yeah, I mean, if touching a dick is gay, then I'm gay every time I take a fucking piss.
Damn. Wow. Never thought of it that way. So I'm pretty fucking gay, it turns out. Oh, well, I've just kicked the fucking closet doors clean off their hinges. They've flown out the fucking bedroom window and they've hit some person walking down the footpath. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Dancing in the moonlight.
Well, let's be honest, even looking at it, a pecker makes you gay. So even if you look at your own PP, it's like, oh, I'm gay. Damn.
Every time Pimp sings that song, someone needs to tip $1.
Luna.
Yes.
Left boob.
Oh no. The discrimination starts
You're
again.
with this shit, man.
See, one day Luna's going to come on stream and her left boob's going to be like 3 times the size of the right boob and she's just going to be leaning one way. She's going to sustain a lower back injury and she's going to sue the Pimpmunk Corporation and we'll be destitute, living on the streets under a bridge down by the river.
Down by the river.
living in a van down by the river.
Oh my god.
In the van by the river. Wait a minute.
You've got to stop discriminating. You've just got to go, Luna, boobs. Just equality, man. Equality.
Left boob.
Damn it.
Wow, that's a pretty serious accusation. If you kiss a girl, you're gay, because that means you're basically kissing every boyfriend she's had before you. Wow. And you're basically kissing them dicks as well, because she's probably giving them head as well. Wow, it just got worse. I made it worse. I shouldn't have said that. Why did you say that, Marshall? Wow. Luna.
I'm sorry,
Stop
man.
saying things like that. And Luna, I can't believe, why did we bring him on the show? This has just turned into a big innuendo fest of sexual
I take
commentary.
people's perspectives and I flip them and I just give them a new worldview. So that's just what I do.
Oh, towards the bell sooner. Heaven's out of this big she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more beak. Fish poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it.
Happy pills are happy. All right, 10 minutes to go, folks. You know that means you can ask us questions or not, and we can choose to ignore them if we choose to, and we just might because it's Friday and we're incredibly lazy on Fridays.
Yeah.
I might just go to sleep on the table now.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Oh, wow.
I was
The police are going to arrive.
lost, but now.
Hello, police. I'd like to report a case of animal cruelty. The man across the road seems to be torturing a cat.
But now.
Oh my god, he's standing at the window, pressing his nipple up against the window and looking at me, and now he's licking the window too. Oh my god.
Sing that at my funeral, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm in a goofy fucking mood. Well, here we go. I'm glad morning when this life is over, I fly away.
All right, I've got to explain.
With a home, God got some extra shore.
Pain medication,
I fly away.
And his body.
Red eyes gay, Lordy, red eyes.
This is what happens, kids. So I don't know.
Red Eye is so fucking gay because he sucks dick every day. He likes the penis in his butt. He is a faggot slut.
Red heterosexually challenged.
Is so gay, likes come in his face. Needs to shut up when I'm singing my song. Needs to go suck a big ding dong. Yeah.
Well, you could have said bong and I would have just been quite happy about doing that. But no, you had to go to the dick again, didn't you? Had to do the dick thing again. God fucking damn it. It's always dicks. It's always about the penises with you, isn't it, Pimpmunk? Jesus Christ.
Stop sucking dick, Red.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Super cute. It's so super cute. So adorbs. Hey, Luna.
Yes.
Left boob.
Paul Luna's going to list.
She's what?
She's going to list. And she's going to list to the left. How sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. Wait a minute, I got something.
See, this show should be about boob quality. You know? That's my new catchphrase for boob equality, because you are quite clearly discriminating against right boobs.
Yeah.
You have been
You
for
just hate
weeks.
Republicans.
Wow. Now it all makes sense.
Democrat titties.
Wow. One boob's red, one boob is blue. Why can't both boobs just be purple? Purple boobs, yeah.
I just got one thing to say to Luna, for real though. Not left boob either. Luna, WE7854.
Aww.
Fly away, oh glory.
I'm looking at chat. What did Hypothesis? Did I get a timeout for saying fudge? I have no idea. I don't do timeouts anymore. That's
Fudge.
Fudge.
I've already timed out everybody on the internet at least twice in this chat now. It's like
this is Friday, dude. We do fucking stupid shit on Friday. That's what we do.
Yeah, and don't take the timeout seriously in this chat. It's like sometimes the mods just do it because they just want to feel happy and wanted, and they'll just click randomly on timeout. I'm doing my job. See, they justify their existence that way.
We got 6 minutes. We need to make $22 in 6 minutes.
Wait a second. Boland's in chat. Let me check. Hold on. I've got to scroll up. If what? Nah, hasn't happened yet.
I'll tell you what. If we make the $22, we'll go an extra 20 minutes. But that's only if we make the 22.
Pimp, you know I want you to make money, but I am damn happy you did not double this goal today.
And if we double it, I dry hump. If we make
double it.
If we make 104, I will dry hump Marshall. If we make 200, I'll lick barbecue sauce off of Luna's feet. In Texas in September.
Can I choose the barbecue?
Sure.
Okay.
But you got to wear a skirt with no panties on when I do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Commando.
Yeah. At least I have a good view when I'm doing it.
But I could get like one of those long fucking early 19th century.
Well, I'll just dip under the skirt.
I thought I was being sneaky, but
you know what? I can't believe it, Matthew. Again. Mr. Boland's in the chat, and not one single person has bothered to time him out for the entire. The show's nearly fucking over, and he hasn't been timed. That's nearly a crime.
It is,
isn't it?
It should be.
I think someone in chat may want to take care of that. I'm too lazy to do it now, but oh wow. You may have just hit a new low, Matthew, where no one could be bothered timing you out anymore. Oh no. Someone's gone.
That's not bold.
I've been given an order from the green card wifey. Fair enough.
Leave bowling alone.
I've just been told I ain't fucking with bowl.
Man, fuck leave that bitch. I'll just time his ass out.
Leave her alone.
Oh. Management stepped in. Sorry, green card wifey. That was above my pay grade. I had no control.
You came from the president, man.
The boss did it. The boss. Bitch.
People upstairs wanted him out.
That order came directly from the Oval Office.
So don't look like I'm doing my sexual poem today.
Aww.
That's all
sorry,
right,
man.
That's all right. It's all right.
I'm sorry, pimp.
Is it what? I'll suck
I'm
your
sorry.
dick.
He's so lusciously sorry.
No, pimp, you understand. You don't understand. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Not your fault.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Marshall,
why'd you fucking do it, Marshall? I mean, it's not your fault.
It's Raisin Girl's fault. It's all that cunt's fault.
Raisin.
I love Raisin Girl. I tree her to death.
Aww.
I do. I'll always tree her. One of the sexy motherfucker, dude. What she is. She's got sex appeal running out the damn asshole. Well, that didn't sound good.
Wait a minute.
I've kind of got a mental picture then of just sex appeal flowing out of someone's butt. And I'm kind of yeah. Bet you that doesn't smell pleasant.
Oh my God.
She is my dickhead though. I call her dickhead. I've been calling her that for a long time now. You don't normally call women dickheads, right? I call her dickhead.
Wow. The blatant sexism and the abuse that's put on display here every day is just mind-numbing.
Dude, I get these questions all the time, though. Like, because, for some reason, there's a lot of hot chicks that come on this show, right? Like, the other day, we had, what's her name on there? Oh, I can't remember her name. Anna or whatever. Yeah, she's a nice-looking chick, too. And people are like, how does Pimp always get hot chicks? It's because they're cool people. Some of them.
Ain't called Pimpmunk for nothing.
And plus, I am the motherfucking pimp. Y'all, people still don't realize it ain't all about physical looks, which I am good looking for a fat dude, but it's about that style.
It also helps if you actually walk up to the ladies and talk to them and do things like, hey, would you like to come onto my internet show?
Yeah, I mean, and they're not. I mean, just because they're here, they don't mean they want to fuck me or anything. I'm just kidding about that. But yeah, I mean, I honestly, I do have a pretty large women fan base, and it's just I think women are they like my style of humor is what it is. That's the reason I got a lot of.
I got a purple suit.
But no, seriously, I think a lot of people think, oh, Pimpmunk, he makes perverted jokes, but the women love that fucking style of humor for some reason. They do.
Yeah, well, the way to a man's heart's through his stomach, but a way to a woman's heart's by making her fucking laugh. If you can make a woman laugh a lot and constantly make her giggle at silly little things, you don't have to be the fucking hottest dude on the block to get a girl's attention. If you can make a girl fucking laugh, you're in with a fucking pretty good chance at that point. If they genuinely think you're a funny person, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got an idea. Oh, Raisin Girl said, you're a charming motherfucker, Pimp. Thank you. I do have an idea. I'm going to create a t-shirt, right? Like I did for Billy. I made a t-shirt for Billy that says, fuck you, Billy, I ride the bus. But what I'm going to do is make a t-shirt that says, Pimpmunk fucking loves, and whoever's name, their name on the shirt. And we're going to do, what we're going to do is have a $1 raffle. It's not a $1 raffle. People, like if you give $5, your name goes in 5 times. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get Luna, if she wants to do it, to get a bucket at her house, write down the names, because I'm not even going to draw, so it's not set up. Luna puts all the names in like a bucket or something. And then the day we finally do decide to do it, she'll draw the name and the person wins. And then I'll make the shirt and put their name, Pimp Motherfucking Loves, or whatever, some kind of little thing like that.
Cool, I'll do it.
That's a good idea, man.
So we're gonna start that now. Well, actually, no, I'll tell you what, we'll start that Monday.
Okay.
We'll start it Monday. We'll start Monday, and what you do is when you throw in $1 or however much money you want to, if you want your name in the bucket 20 times, you give $20. And then you can come back and give them more or whatever, but just make sure you put in the message on PayPal that it's for that, because that way we put your name in the bucket that time. Like if you give 100, your name goes in 100 times, and the more your name into, the more chance you get to win the shirt. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, got a few minutes left. Are there any other questions the audience has tonight?
Yeah,
maybe?
We're gonna go to 12:05, so we're going 5 minutes over.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So remember, folks, next week we'll probably be back on the main channel too. Just look for the links in the usual places, but it'll be back to the main channel, and then we'll do some other cool stuff on this channel as well.
Yeah. We're gonna do that shirt deal though, because I thought it might be a way to make a little extra money, and plus, have like a little contest or a drawing and have fun with it, and then there's other things coming too. Eventually, I'm gonna start using the OBS. I'm gonna try to get a new computer pretty soon. I'm gonna I may build one or just buy one that somebody build. I don't know, but I got the money for it right now. But once I get the new computer, that's gonna be my live streaming computer. And this old computer that I got now, because I need a new computer, is going to be my video editing computer. So
nice.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully next week we are on the main channel, like Red said, that I'm hoping to be. And remember, the main channel is going to be for the Morning Wood and for my regular videos. And this channel will still be very active. I'm going to post live, streams on it or whatever. And so it'll be, we'll stream out like a lot of randomness and other stuff. It will be a very active channel, and I'm going to make it constantly active. So, and so we're going to have 2 active channels. And so that'll be cool.
Yes, and if I can talk the boss into it, no promises. So this is a maybe. It's like I would like to see maybe getting the super chats going on the main channel once we're back.
We'll see.
Yeah, I know. I will no longer. All I'll say is I will no longer complain about the brightly coloured stuff. It's like I will be vexed, but I will suffer in silence.
I got a small issue with AdSense though. For some reason, I don't know what the deal is.
We'll set up Streamlabs. Yeah, we'll, either that or Streamlabs. We'll get something so you can see your comments come up and have the interactive thing.
Eventually.
Streamlabs is better anyway because you don't have to give money to YouTube.
True. It's very true. But, whatever. We'll figure things out. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully next week we will be on the main channel. Hope so. But it's been a fun show. Friday shows are all about fucking off and having goofiness happen, and that's what we did today. And Luna.
Yes.
WE7854.
Aww.
Yeah, and that's Boob. Marshall. It's good to have you on, brother.
Yeah. It was terrible.
I can't wait to hang out with you in Texas.
Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good trip.
It's going to be a great trip. And Red Eye?
I'm gay.
I wasn't going to say. I was actually going to say.
I'm gay.
But I was going to say that. But anyway.
Everybody get it. Yay.
Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week for the Morning Wood. But now there will be some random streams this weekend, so we'll catch you then. And just look out for them. Make sure you got me on notifications and stuff like that. And we'll see you next week.